Well. It's getting closer and closer. Today is the time to hook up the NV35 manual shift transmission to this small block Chevy. Well, went and bought the part, clutch, flywheel, and some other parts. Here's the clutch right here, still in plastic. Wanted to make sure I bought a good enough clutch to support this build. And some interesting things still finding out. Well, I knew I was changing this from a regular automatic flex plate to a clutch. Okay, that's the flywheel right there. That's the flex plate right over there. So ordered a small block Chevy flywheel. Try to put it onto this crank right here, as you see, and it did not work. Now, this is see if I can zoom in here. Yeah. This is a small block Chevy block. I thought it was a TBI block, but it's actually a small block Chevy block from the year of 77 through 79. Cast number is 140-16379. 4-bolt main or 2-bolt main, but it's a 4-bolt main small block Chevy. That's what this block is. Thought it was a TBI because it came out of a 94 1500 Chevrolet pickup truck. Thought they just went in, rebuilt it, blah, blah, blah. No. Okay, so I said, okay, so I need a small block Chevy flywheel. I then proceeded to go and pull one out of the junkyard. Small block Chevy flywheel. All right, bought it back. All the bolt holes lines up. I try to put it on this crank, and it don't work. I'm like, well, I'll be John Brown. It doesn't work. Started looking at the crank a little bit more. I knew when I opened up the bottom end, it wasn't a stock crank. So I do what anybody would have did. I went to the parts store to get a small block 350 Chevy flywheel because I thought something was wrong with that one. I get there, they send me the same one. Like, hey, there's something got to be wrong with this. I don't get it. So after 30 minutes, 40 minutes, no lie, part guy, he just helping me in O'Reilly Auto Parts on Normandy Boulevard here in Jacksonville, Florida. He's just helping me. God bless his soul. Old guy, he was just back and forth, bringing different flywheels. He said, man, I got to tell you, what engine you say that comes out of? That's just a TBI engine. He said, well, 350 Chevrolet. I said, yeah, I can't figure it out. He says, well, maybe it's not a 350 Chevrolet. I said, nah, it's a 350. So let me speed this story up. Getting closer and closer and closer and closer. I get inside. I said, you know what? For shits and giggles, just get me a, 454 flywheel. Let's see. He goes back in the back. Get me a 454 flywheel and brings it. What do you know? The bolt holes add up to that. I said, no way, no freaking way. I stand the flex plate up to the flywheel. Same height, same amount of teeth. I'm like, well, I'll be John Brown. I then go and I said, okay, damn, okay. I get back to the house. And what do I see? What do I see? I see a crank on a 400. This is a 400 crank that someone's put in this 350 small block Chevrolet. Now, this is rare to do. This is real rare to do. So as I put this engine back together, I did not notice this crank from the back. It's a 400 crank and a 350 small block Chevrolet block. So I got a stroker. Or is it a stroker? I did notice the block was clearanced a little bit. The rod caps were, I think, like off of a 400, and the rod bearings are, let's see, I got one here. These are standard rod bearings from a 350. So the crank was grind down. This 400 crank was grind down to fit in here. So learning a little bit more interesting things about this small block Chevrolet with a 400 crank that's 40 over now. So this little mamma jamma should be able to should run. New flywheel, manual transmission. I'm gonna go ahead and stick it all together. We're gonna go from there. All right.